In this tutorial, we're going to create some more basic behaviours with visual scripting. In particular, we're going to concentrate on the baseball this time. So if we click on the baseball, if you don't already have the baseball graph open, you can either open the graph in the entity editor by choosing the graphs tab, or you can double click onto the baseball itself. So in this case we have the baseball graph already open, so we'll use it from here. So what we want to do this time is we want to set the ball near the picture, and then we want to throw the ball towards the batter. So in order to achieve this, we need to create some basic behaviours by using some more tasks from the task library. So let's reload the library. And the first thing we said we want to do is set the position. So let's find the set position task, and this will set the position of a 3D entity. Whenever you click on one of these tasks, there's a short description at the bottom here. So set the position of a 3D entity in world space, which is exactly what we want. So we want to set the position. So what we want to do is we want to say on throw, set the position to some certain position. So the position that we're going to use, let's click on the task itself, find the position in the attributes just here in the selected item settings. So we find the position and we just want to set it at 0, 5, so it's slightly off the pitch and towards the actual pitcher himself, and 0. So nice and simple. So that will set the position of the baseball. The subject is the baseball, which is the graph owner, so we can leave it like that. It's not another entity, so we don't need to choose a different entity. It is the baseball that we want to concentrate on here. So that should set the position of the baseball to where we want it to start from. The next thing we need to do is we need to move the baseball towards the batter. So because we've already applied some basic physics to this simulation, we can't just set the position of the ball at every time towards the actual batter. Not only will that be very basic, it will also it will not work now because of the fact that we've set physics in motion. So what we need to do is we need to apply a force to the ball. So we choose the apply force task, and we drag that into the baseball graph, and we connect it to the end of the set position. So once the position's been set, apply a force to the ball. Now the force that we need, I just happen to know at this moment in time, rather than you trying to work this out, that the force is minus 50, 25, so positive 25, and 60. So that's minus 50 on the x-axis, positive 25 on the y-axis, and positive 60 on the z-axis. So that will apply a force to the subject baseball. So okay, so let's run it. We don't actually have a way of triggering it within the scene at the minute, but we can do it another way. So let's zoom out and let's see what happens to the ball when we click start. Let's just stimulate. Now if you choose one of these activities, this is the same with most events and activities within the mat tool. If you were to double click the start, when the actual project is running, it will stimulate that start and make the actions happen from there on. So once that task is done, it will start the next task and so on. So you're basically stimulating the activity from this point. So if we double click here, then we'll see the ball is being thrown towards the batter. In this tutorial, we have shown you how to create more basic behaviours using visual scripting. In particular, we have created a behaviour for the baseball where, when activated, the baseball is set to the pitcher's position and then a force is applied to the ball in order to throw the ball towards the batter.